morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I am so excited to be coming at you here on Sunday morning with my weekly plan with me. Actually on time for once. I know, it's shocking. All right. I'm very excited to dig into this week's spread. I have a lot of exciting things coming. I start my manager training next week, and I have a whole list of things that I have to get done this week, and I'm just so excited to be able to get back in my planner. As you can see, I didn't use it at all this week. I didn't even open it. It just sat in my purse. I was so burnt out from the week before that literally all I did was go to work, clock in, clock out, come home, download Sims custom content, and go to bed. I was exhausted, but things are starting to settle down and even out, so I think it's a good idea to get back into my planner and that way of thinking so that I can make sure that I stay on track this week, because I have a lot of important things that have to be done this week. All right. Let's crack out the washi tape. Today's the week of Valentine's Day, so I think I'm going to use this little heart washi. I think I'm going to use this one for up top up here because I love these two. And if I need little accents, I think I'm either going to use this holographic one or these little gems and designs, just because I love the color and I want my spread to be very pink this week. I actually work on Valentine's Day, which makes me just a little bit sad, but that's okay. Let's get my pens out here. All right, let's lay down some washi real quick before we dig into the spread. I, of course, started out with my handy dandy planning worksheet that I do every week before I sit down with my planner. It helps me just get all the task ideas out of my head and onto paper so I can actually parse them into something that's useful for me. If any of you guys are interested in getting this printable, I would be more than happy to share it with you guys. Just let me know in the comments down below and I'll find a place to post it and host it. That rhymed. All right, let's get some washi on these pages. Let's make them look cute. I love these hearts. I usually do more decorating on holidays, but I just didn't feel like digging into my bin of stickers this week. I really didn't. I'm sure I'll probably add some more like later on in the week. I have a habit of doing that, of looking at my planner being like, oh, I can make this so much prettier if I added this or added this. But that usually comes after I've been using the planner for a bit. I'm not very good at decoration. I'm definitely much better at the actual planning part than the decorating part, which is actually probably a good thing because the planning part, in my eyes, personally, I view as more important than just the decorating. I think I'm gonna have these go opposite ways, make it look like they're like growing out of the spine of the book. Yeah, that's cute. That's very cute. Oop, I've got some washi overhang down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just a little tiny bit. Just gonna cut this off real quick. Bam, there we go. All right, that looks so cute. Do I want to do the gems? I think this is one of those ones where it has a paper backing. I think I might want to use this one. This one I actually have to use scissors for because it's a plastic washi tape. It's not on like the paper. So you actually have to cut it with scissors. Trying to cut it with my little card just won't do it. Just give an extra little splash of pink down here. Whoops. get those scissors and cut. All right. The thing I have with decorating spreads is that the spreads have to be functional first and foremost. If they aren't functional, I am not going to use them. And when I first started planning, I had this habit of wanting my spreads to be cute, and I would over decorate them to the point that I actually wouldn't use them as functional spreads. And that doesn't help me at all. I need them to be functional so that I can actually use them. So let's see here. Start drawing these lines. Ooh, I might have to redo this washi tape. It keeps wanting to pull up, and that's not good. All right, let's get this delineating line over here. I love the fact that this planner comes with little dots that break the boxes into thirds. It's like it was made for people like me who like to have the delineated spaces. And I like to think that I've gotten much quicker at actually drawing the lines and putting the physical parts of the spread together. I've done it enough times now. I've been using this system since about September of last year, and I really love the way that these spreads come out. They're cute, they're functional, and that's exactly what I need out of a planner. I can't find my ruler today, so I'm just using this, I can't remember what these are called. The little thing that you put behind the page so you don't dent through your other pages. I think I'm accidentally using a smaller micron than I normally use for this, but that's okay. I saw somebody that actually outlined like all of the boxes, and that looked so pretty, and I love it so much, but there's no way that every week I am going to go through and draw boxes all the way around. It's just not happening. I admittedly do that for my notes pages in the back, but those I usually have time to like sit down and do it, and it's not something I'm repeating on a weekly basis. It's kind of a one and done kind of thing. You make it once and you use it for sometimes a whole year or months at a time, so I don't have to worry about how much time it takes me to set that up. But weeklies are a different story. I do these every week. Let's see, let's get a pen out here. I think I'm gonna use this hot pink. It's Tombow number 803. I collected all of these, and I'm just trying to actually put some use to them so they aren't just sitting in my pen holder in my room being all sad and drying themselves out. Because what's the point of having spent all this money on these Tombows if I'm not going to use them? All right, let's get main quests in over here. You know how it goes. Main quests, side quests, and daily quests. Yay! This really truly is the most boring part, is when I actually have to start populating it with tasks. I am loving my work schedule this week. I start manager training next week, so that is both nerve-wracking and exciting for me. It also means that I have to drive to the other side of town once a week for 8 weeks, which that part I am not too stoked about. Traffic has been particularly horrific. I think it's because the Super Bowl is happening in the next city over, and it's cheaper to stay here than it is there. So some people spend the night here and drive the 2 hours to the next city for the Super Bowl, because you can save a lot of money doing that. But it also means that traffic is absolutely horrible. and driving across town is not fun. It's like a 45-minute drive on a good day. Lately, it's probably been closer to an hour and a half. I don't like it. All right, got my work in there 4 days a week. I get a nice 3-day weekend, but I do work 8 hours on Valentine's Day, which sucks, but I'll take it over what my schedule has been the last couple of weeks, if I'm honest with you. All right, I think I'm gonna start populating in my main quest. So we're gonna start, as always, with Gennaro. We have Keeping Warm in February, which I am chugging along nice and well for. I want to write 2,000 words for WriYe this week. I'm getting a good chunk in this very weekend because this weekend is the 5K weekend. I don't have any writing challenges next month, or not next month, next week, this coming week. So it's a nice chill from having 2 competitions in a row, especially since the 5K weekend can be kind of intense. All right, we've got a progress thread check-in, which is also what I'm going to be doing for this week as soon as I am done recording this, because I like to do them weekly, and I love how it looks when you have a nice full progress thread with multiple pages of replies. It's perfect. I love that. So let's get progress thread check in. I did some really cute banners this year with GIFs in them. All right, we need to film another plan with me video next Sunday. Some of these, once we populate this list and I get this whole side done, some of these I'm going to actually put in the days over here because I do have things that I want to do on specific days. And then I need to actually get my writing log set up in this planner. It has been on my task list since the start of January, and I need to just do it and stop procrastinating it. All right, that's it for Gennaro, nice and short. Next is WriYe, which I actually have 2 tasks for. One is to do my taxes. This is a big priority this week. I just want to get them done and over with so I can stop thinking about them and get that refund. Then next is I have quite a few training videos that I have to go through before my classes start on Monday. And my manager wants to know when I have them done. So I want to make sure these are marked in and that I highlight them so I know that this is my most important task this week, is these courses. They have a hard deadline, unlike everything else that I have on this list. It is a hard deadline. All right, now for Domum, I need to do laundry next Sunday. Though I've actually been finding that I enjoy splitting it between 2 days, like actually washing the laundry on Saturdays and then hanging them up and putting it away on Sundays. That way I'm not overworking myself. I have a lot of energy issues, especially with the medication I'm on. So I have to manage my energy very carefully. And I've been learning and figuring out new ways to do that, and that is one of them. All right, tackle a drawer or shelf. Next we have Corporalis, which I actually have a couple of tasks. I need to research exercise because I want to get some other exercises in my life besides just the walking I put in at work. I think I want to do a little bit of muscle building, maybe some yoga. I'd like to work on my core muscles. So I need to research that so I don't hurt myself and so I know what to actually do. And then I'm going to create a food list of all the food that I have in the fridge, freezer, and pantry so that I can refer back to it when I go grocery shopping this week, and so I know what I have. So when I get off of work and I no longer want to think, I can just refer to the list and be like, oh, I have this. I'm gonna go microwave that. Because let's be honest, I have a lot of microwave gluten-free meals because I am just tired all the time, and sometimes cooking just is not happening. All right, of course I have my TMCS orientation that I need to finish, which is important. I need to get that done by the end of the month. And then I need to work on building my routines. I already got started on this. It's kind of hard to build weekly routines when your schedule is so all over the place. It makes it really hard. But I'm trying to figure it out. All right, let's get these little lines in here. It's a little bit harder to do this without my clear ruler. They aren't quite as neat. That's okay. All right, we're gonna put in the lines for side quests. Oops, I usually do that with my mild liner, but it looks fine in my pen, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Get my Tombow out here. I love this bright pink. I love the color of all of this. I am just loving it this week. Though I will say I do miss my starry and shiny washi tape, but it will make a comeback very soon. I can promise you that. Side quests. I usually like leaving space for the side quests because I'll usually have one or two. Like I'm working on a Sims custom content project right now, and I like to just leave it as extra space for extra tasks that just happen to fall sometime this week. This plastic washi tape is really getting on my nerves. All right, next is the habit tracker, which I have to mark out because I haven't gotten the best at this yet. There we go. Just need a little delineating. That's all. All right, we go from here to here. And then here to here. And then I draw the daily quest divider. I actually have a nice little chunk of space this week for side quests because it seems like I have a busy week, but it's nowhere near the way it has been, which honestly is a relief. Get that combo in here, give it some color, and then daily quests. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There we go. And then I have 6 little things that I like to do. So my AM routine, which I am still working on putting together, I created a little space for it in my bedroom. My PM routine, this one I really need to work on because I just kind of sit on my computer until I want to fall asleep. I need to get back into journaling, writing 444 words. I have not re-upped my for the words yet. Walk. Why is my pen being so mean to me right now? Walk 6,000 steps and eat gluten-free. Honestly, I admit that sometimes the daily quest is just an excuse to get me back into my planner on a daily basis. So in my side quests, I'm gonna put the Sims 4 CC project. All right, so I have a few tasks that are over here that do have solid days that I need to work on them on. So I'm gonna do my laundry on Saturday since they don't work, and it gives me a whole week. Then over here, I have film plan with me on Sunday. And to do my progress stud check-in. Oh my gosh, Ben. It has been a royal pain in my behind today. And my handwriting is very messy. All right, I think that's everything that has a definitive due date. And then of course, for the 14th is Valentine's Day. I don't know if I'm gonna decorate my planner on this day. We'll see how I feel later in the week. All right, and now to bring out the highlighters. My 6 colors for the Constellation system. Oops. Don't need to be dropping them on the floor. Okay, so we have the swirl for Gennaro, the $ for Divicier, the little house for Domum, and then the circle with the line through it for Corporalis, and the little diamond for Spiritus. So let's see, this is blue, and then these two are also blue down here. Just get all my highlighting done all at once. So green for Divicier, and also all of my work gets highlighted in green. When I go to do my taxes, that task will also be highlighted in green. There we go. Next is yellow for Domum. So this gets a little highlight, and so does this task right here. There we go. Now for Corporalis, it is red. I don't have anything over there. And Spiritus is purple. I also have one thing that falls under Socialis, and that is Valentine's Day. And I count this as Socialis because I do social things with my family and sometimes friends on holidays. So I count it as something that is social. All right, it looks like this is it. It looks fantastic this week. I'm so happy to be back in my planner and getting back into the swing of things. And this just came out so cute. All right, I think that's it for today. If you've made it this far, would you mind leaving me a comment down below telling me what you're doing for Valentine's Day? And if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, just tell me something that you're excited to do this week. Well, until the next video, I'll see you next time.